Ramai yang tak sedar bahawa saya naik presiden ketika saya seorang first year. Hello, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nakib. Today I've come to share a bit of my experience when it comes to saying yes before knowing what is your full potential as a student or as a person in general. So, pernah tak korang rasa macam you guys are interested in doing something, you guys are interested in trying new things, tapi korang rasa macam tak layak je, rasa macam banyak lagi kot orang yang lebih power, banyak lagi kot orang yang lebih qualified for the job, etc, and so you refuse the opportunity, you refuse to stand out, you kept saying no, I'm not ready. That is actually a problem to your personality, a problem to your confidence when it comes to taking opportunities. So first of all, I'd like to tell you what are opportunities. Opportunities are something that don't come very often. Opportunities are something that you need to reach out most of the time. But despite not everyone realizing it, opportunities are actually everywhere. Opportunities exist all the time. It's just a matter of would you say yes? It's just a matter of would you stand up? Would you stand to the front and say yes, I'll take the opportunity, yes, I'll do it, no problem. It's just a matter of that. So now picture a friend. His name is Ali. Now imagine Ali as a student. He has to juggle his schedules, he has to submit his assignments. He would study just as how normal students, as per your friends and whatnot, to study in class. He attends class as usual and whatnot. But then suddenly Ali rasa yang Ali nak try something new, Ali nak keluar dari kepompong and Ali nak belajar something baru, nak cuba join jadi ketua kelas contohnya, ataupun Ali cuba untuk lead a society contohnya. Okay. And then bila Ali masuk, Ali nampak, wow, ramainya orang hebat-hebat. Ada seorang ni ketua pidato, ada seorang ni berpengalaman pegang banyak-banyak jawatan, ada seorang ni dah memang ramai, dia jadi favourite daripada ramai orang, dah ramai kawan ataupun kroni lah in a sense. Okay, so adakah Ali di sini sepatutnya merasa saya tak cukup bagus, saya tak nak try dan saya rasa boleh kot dahulukan orang lain? Betul, setiap manusia ada kualiti diorang, ada skill diorang masing-masing, but that doesn't mean that we shouldn't try something, and that doesn't mean that we are not any better than any other people. Sedikit daripada pengalaman saya, today is still currently the president of Archimate, ataupun in a way president of Kulliyyah of Architecture and Environmental Design. And ramai yang tak sedar bahawa saya naik presiden ketika saya seorang first year. I was a first year, saya masuk, saya tak ada tahu apa-apa. Saya naik just because I feel like tak ramai kawan saya yang cukup simpati ataupun cukup care about this opportunity ataupun this peluang untuk help your friends. And bila saya nampak benda tu, saya cuba. Walaupun dalam keadaan tu saya boleh kata je simply saya rasa saya tak layak. Ramai je lagi orang yang katakanlah ambil opportunity, they could actually do more than apa yang saya mampu buat. Ramai je saya fikir, and which how do I juggle as an architecture student? How would I juggle to actually commit my studies, and at the same time how do I commit to my responsibilities, making programs, making projects to contribute to my kuliah. But at the same time, the magic is that when you're niyah, when you're trying to do something good, when you want to help your friends, eventually these positive things, Allah SWT tend to make it easier for you, make it much easier for you to go through them, make it much easier for lending other people to come to you and lend a hand for you to actually improve, for you to actually commit to all your works. So what I'm trying to say is, majority of us, when it comes to opportunities, we tend to be so quick on saying no. Why not next time try to sit down, relax, and think about why should I not take this opportunity? What would I gain from this opportunity? How would I benefit myself? And most importantly, how would I benefit the people around me? And when you're actually able to tackle all the questions, I think you should give it a try. I think we all should give it a try. We all should get out of our comfort zone and always try to do something new, especially when it's benefiting for us, and every one of our friends. So a little bit side note when it comes to personality. I myself have this motto or vision, or what you may call it, in which in this world there are 3 categories of people. First, we call them losers. Now, we don't really deem them as losers, but we call them losers. Why? It's because there are these people where whenever they saw a problem, they would simply complain, they would simply blame others, and upon them blaming others, they sit back, relax and enjoy. They don't do anything, they don't contribute to actually solving the problem. And then the second category are winners. Well, simply put, winners are people who actually step up to the front and try to solve the problems, try to actually engage and give their point of view or maybe ideas to actually achieve the goal of the whole community. And when it comes to winners, there's a saying where for people, if he were to try to do good or try to make a decision between good and bad, or trying to get a positive result, if he were to achieve that positive result, he will get 2 pahala. But at the same time, if he were to fail to achieve that set goal, he will still have 1 pahala. In which, if you are a winner category person, you still get pahala despite your result. Why? Because you are the person who try your best to solve problems even if the problem does not affect you as a whole. Now, what is the third category? The third category of person is we call champion. Now, who are the champions? Champions are people who, despite not seeing anyone complaining, despite yet to see a problem to arise, these champions are people who give their all to avoid problems. Even before problems start to arise, they actually solve the problem first. They negate everything, they plan out everything, they call their friends together and discuss even before problem starts to arise. These are the people who prepare, plan and execute. So these champions are the leaders that we want to have nowadays, and I would like everyone to give this champion category a thought and try to ask yourself, what type of person would you like to be? Would you like to be a loser? Would you like to be a winner? Or perhaps would you like to try to become a champion? And of course, this vision or motto does not only apply in leadership, it does not simply apply in societies, it also applies to as little as you may think when it comes to families, group assignments and whatnot. So inshallah, I hope this is very beneficial to all of you, and perhaps next time whenever you think about taking opportunities, keep in mind on how would you have that opportunity to benefit you and your friends, and how would you contribute as a champion.